Welcome to Golden State Warriors news fans. If you're a diehard Dubs fan, make sure to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any breaking news and updates. Today, we're diving into a blockbuster trade rumor that could change the course of the Warriors season and possibly bring a superstar to the Bay Area. Let's get into it. Warriors eyeing Jimmy Butler in bold trade proposal. As the Warriors gear up for the 2024-25 season, the team is looking to bounce back from missing the playoffs last year. The front office is exploring bold moves, and a potential trade for Miami Heat star Jimmy Butler could be the key to reigniting their championship hopes. Butler, a proven playoff performer, could bring much-needed veteran leadership alongside Stephen Curry. The proposed trade: Golden State Warriors receive Jimmy Butler, Josh Richardson. Miami Heat receive Jonathan Kuminga, Andrew Wiggins, Kevin Looney, Gary Payton II, 2026 first-round pick, GSW. Butler's age, injury history, and expiring contract have lowered his trade value, but he's still a game-changer who could help the Warriors win now. Adding Butler would make the Warriors a more experienced team, especially with young talents like Jonathan Kuminga leaving in the trade. However, Butler's defensive prowess and clutch scoring could be the missing piece the Warriors need to contend in a stacked Western Conference. Can Butler lead the Warriors back to glory? Pairing Butler with Curry, Draymond Green, and other key players would create a fierce, veteran-led team focused on winning now. Butler averaged 20.8 points, 5.3 rebounds, and 5.0 assists last season, proving that he still has plenty left in the tank. Alongside Curry, he could take on a secondary scoring role, preserving his health for the playoffs while being a defensive powerhouse. Adding Josh Richardson, a versatile 3-and-D player, would provide additional depth for the Warriors. Despite losing key rotational players like Looney, the Warriors could find solid replacements on the market, ensuring they maintain a competitive edge. The Heat's new direction. For the Miami Heat, this trade could mark the beginning of a new era centered around Bam Adebayo. They would receive a haul of talented players, including Jonathan Kuminga, who has shown all-star potential. Andrew Wiggins, Kevin Looney, and Gary Payton II would bring defensive grit and experience to keep the Heat competitive in the short term. Kuminga's development under Eric Spoelstra could elevate the Heat's future prospects, making them a title contender in the coming seasons. This trade would also prevent the Heat from losing Butler for nothing in free agency, securing valuable assets for their next chapter. What grade should this trade get? For the Warriors, acquiring Butler is a high-risk, high-reward move. It might not instantly turn them into title favorites, but it would definitely elevate their competitiveness. The Heat, on the other hand, would be thrilled to get a strong return for Butler, setting them up for success both now and in the future. Golden State Warriors. B. Trading away Kuminga's potential might be tough, but Butler's experience and playoff pedigree could prove invaluable. Miami Heat. A. Securing a promising young talent like Kuminga, along with other key pieces, makes this a win for the Heat, especially with Butler's uncertain future. The Golden State Warriors are reportedly considering a bold move to acquire Jimmy Butler from the Miami Heat. This potential trade would pair Butler with Stephen Curry, Draymond Green, and other key players, potentially transforming the Warriors lineup into a more veteran-driven, defensive powerhouse. Butler, who averaged 20.8 points, 5.3 rebounds, and 5.0 assists last season, still has plenty to offer, particularly in a secondary scoring role alongside Curry. His defensive presence would be invaluable for a team that struggled at times on that end of the floor last season. Adding Butler would come at a cost, both financially and in terms of roster changes. To accommodate his contract, the Warriors may need to part ways with younger talents like Jonathan Kuminga or Andrew Wiggins, which could affect the team's long-term future. However, the immediate upside of bringing in Butler is undeniable, as he could elevate the Warriors' defense and provide another offensive option to take pressure off Curry during crucial moments, particularly in the playoffs. For Miami, moving Butler could signal the start of a new chapter focused on building around Bam Adebayo. A trade package from the Warriors could bring back young talents like Kuminga and Wiggins, helping the Heat remain competitive while also preparing for the future. Both teams would have to weigh the risks and rewards carefully, but the trade could benefit both franchises in their respective quests for success. The Warriors' pursuit of Butler demonstrates their commitment to maximizing their current window with Curry, as they aim to return to championship contenders contention in the short term. If the Golden State Warriors manage to secure Jimmy Butler, they would be banking on his ability to complement their current stars while bolstering the team's defense and playoff potential. Butler's elite two-way capabilities would allow the Warriors to maintain high defensive standards while giving Curry more flexibility on offense. With Butler's knack for clutch performances, his presence could lift the Warriors in high-pressure moments, particularly in the postseason. On the other hand, this trade would signify a shift for the Warriors, as it would likely involve sacrificing younger players like Jonathan Kuminga or even Andrew Wiggins, both of whom are seen as key components of the team's future. The move would be aimed at maximizing the remaining prime years of Curry, Green, and Thompson, ensuring the team stays competitive for championship contention. Now, for the Miami Heat, the departure of Butler could accelerate their rebuilding process. Receiving promising young players such as Kuminga, Wiggins, or even Kevin Looney would allow the Heat to remain competitive while setting the stage for future growth centered around Bam Adebayo. Miami could also potentially avoid losing Butler in free agency for nothing, securing assets that could pay dividends in the coming years. This hypothetical deal would carry risks for both sides. Golden State would be pushing further into the luxury tax and potentially shortening their championship window, while Miami would be transitioning away from a proven playoff leader. Nonetheless, if executed, it could rejuvenate both franchises in pursuit of their respective goals. What do you think, Warriors fans? Is Jimmy Butler the missing piece the Warriors need to get back to the top? Or are the Dubs giving up too much to make this deal happen? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to Golden State Warriors News fans for all the latest updates and exclusive insights on your favorite team.